Hello, welcome to Whiteark Bites. Today I want to speak to you around data strategy. You'll have noticed on the Whiteark website there are a lot of documents and information around data strategy. We at Whiteark are passionate about the power of data to drive decisions and insights in your business. But what does that all mean? A lot of us sitting here and we're saying, we know we've got a lot of data, but where do I start? What do I do with it? And really, how can my data drive this value that people are speaking about? So today I want to speak to you just for a couple of minutes around data, how I've seen it used in clients, where I've seen us get really significant value out of a data set in certain companies. And then I'm going to ask you to go and look at our website of all the different things and information we've provided on data that will give you a wealth of information about where to start. And you can also reach out to us and have a conversation with us. We are very passionate and have some fantastic people on our bench that can help you with the data piece. I have worked with a range of different companies. A lot of them are different maturities in relation to data. But what I have found, and through a case study that we've done with a client, is when you get your data all in one place, I call it a data lake, but it can be called lots of different things. It allows you to put the governance and quality structure around that data. Then you can say, how do I use this data to solve business problems? So rather than the data being there and people doing analysis paralysis, you pick a problem, you pick a couple of problems in the organization and say, I'm going to analyze that problem using this quality data that I've got and the breadth of data that I've got. And I'm going to come up with some proposed solutions of what the organization can do. So for example, why are our customers leaving us? What kind of customers are joining us? What is the retention rate of our existing customers? Is there any correlation between industry, geographic area, or another factor that's determining people staying with us? Is the return on investment that we're giving to our customers driving either churn or acquisition? There are a lot of questions, I'm sure, in your business that you sit back and think, I wish I knew the answer to X. And the answer doesn't sit there on a KPI metric dashboard. The answer sits in the data that's sitting in front of you. So you have a team of people and they're brilliantly smart, but you must give them the business problems that they need to solve and give them a time frame to go and solve it. What I've done in other organizations is people have gone and done this, and every week there's a cycle, or every month there's a cycle, and they come in and they present to the execs what the data says about the problem. Either that leads to more analysis or it leads to actually an aha moment where people said, I didn't realize that that's why customers were leaving us. I didn't realize actually that we were retaining more customers in that particular segment or that particular kind of sphere or grouping. So you know what? The power of having the data together and being able to show that analysis is significantly powerful. Now let's bring it to the next level. The icing on the cake, the gold, as I would say it, is when people can use the data and information and their history to drive a predictive data model that they can use to service their customers or their members or whoever they're serving or their consumers. So I now know a lot more about my customer base. Now, what I want to do is I want to communicate to them with the power of that information. So the predictive analytics and propensity modeling allows you to determine who are the customers that are most likely to leave us next. How do we target those customers? What kind of marketing campaign or communication strategy do we put in place to proactively manage those customers? So the insight drives an outcome. Predictive analytics and propensity modeling, an action-based data strategy that allows you to take the value of that data and proactively campaign to your customers rather than generic campaigns that only just drive people up the wall because they get emails after emails. Targeted campaigns are specific to a particular customer, that are proactive and are driven from history and information. There is so much that I could talk about around data strategy, but please visit us on our website or follow our content on LinkedIn. Please reach out if you want to have a conversation of where do I just start on my data strategy. We'd be very, very happy to have a conversation with you. Have a great day.